I like to pick clusters of tomatoes when I see that the first one on the top is getting ripened. What that means to me is the ripening hormone is coursing through the stem already, and this has begun. The rest of these will ripen as well, as long as I put them in a container, a box or a bag, with other ripened tomatoes. And I'll show you what that looks like now. This has been, I like it because it's just a pie box, but I like it just because it has the window. You don't have to have a window on it. I like to see it to make sure that they're ripening well. This was from about 2 weeks ago. And a lot of them were very similar to this. And they are ripening. And what I can also tell is if they're getting a little too ripe. For example, I can see this one right here is beginning to get a little bit of mold on it. So I don't want to keep that in there and wreck the rest of them. You can see too that when they get moldy, they leak. And it's kind of like the chicken and the egg. You know, does the mold come first or the moisture come first? But this is what I do to keep them in the ripening process, keep them in a box. And I keep them in out of the sun. I just put them in a dark place so that I can remember to check on them too. It's got to be somewhere close by. So these are in my kitchen. And then this is from 1 week ago. And I also collect these because they're usually at the very bottoms of the vines, close to the ground. And I don't want my chickens and ducks to eat them up before I get to them. So this is 1 week's worth. And this is 2 weeks worth. And if I find some just random ones that are ripened, maybe they're the last one on the vine, I'll pull them off and put them in here too. Because again, as long as there is a ripe tomato or two in the box, that hormone is going to be like secreted out of the tomato. But also you've got the hormone coursing through the stems of these clusters. So 2 different actions going on with these tomatoes. So try it. See if you can beat the squirrels. And you can beat the birds. And again, the reason that the tomatoes change colors is to alert the wildlife. Because remember, plants only want to spread their seed. So once they are red and ready to go, nature says, hey, wildlife, come and eat me. And when they eat them, they digest them, it goes through their system, or they just take a bite and they leave it on the ground. And that ensures that the seeds are now going to be viable out in the air, in the open. When we eat them, they don't grow. But nature says, hey, I'm going to make them this color so that the wildlife will come and eat them and spread the seed. Okay? So don't be afraid to go out and grab your clusters, cut them right at the stem, the main stem of the tomato plant. And this works for all size tomatoes. So these are like a medium-sized tomato, like a plum tomato. And that's going to work for all of them. If you enjoy content like this, if you find it helpful and useful, and you think this is going to be something that you'll be able to do with your garden, I'd love it if you like the video, if you can share the video with your friends, if you subscribe to the channel, and if you have other comments about how you ripen tomatoes, that would be great to put down in the comment section for other people to appreciate as well. Thanks for watching.